You're listening to SoapDirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Young and the Restless fans. Belinda from SoapDirt here, and I've got your full roster of weekly spoilers from Monday, May 6th, all the way through Friday, May 10th, 2024. I've got a daily breakdown for you. Tons of spoilers to talk about. We've got Summer, Victor, Jordan. We've got a Sharon sighting. We've got Jack and Diane bickering. There is so much to talk about, but if you have not, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. And now let's just dive right in to Monday, May 6, 2024 on Young and the Restless, which is season 51, episode 148. So Nick Newman drops by the ranch and Victor tells him that he has taken his mom to rehab. He says Nikki Newman is settled in there. Finally, months after they should have put her there, that's where she is at now. Good for her. Hopefully Jordan won't get loose and do something bad to her while she's there. But Victor kind of vents to his son a bit and tells him that Jack Abbott almost killed Nikki. And he tells him what happened, but, Nick sees this very differently, as I think most of us do. And Nick says that Jack's gamble paid off, and he actually credits him, but Victor doesn't see it that way at all. On the most recent episode, he said, "Stay away from my wife, don't go near her again," which I think Diane agrees with that sentiment as well. But I don't get where Victor says that Jack almost killed her, but that's his attitude. He's sticking with it. We know how much he hates Jack. Victor also serves some karmic revenge on Jordan. He goes down into the basement to visit her in her cage, leaves her a big old bottle of vodka, and encourages her to drink herself to death. Jordan does not want to drink herself to death. She doesn't want to be stuck in that cage. She is trying to bargain with Victor. She is begging him. She asks him to either let her go and she'll just go away and leave them alone, or turn her over to the cops and let her be punished. She says she knows she needs to be punished, but Victor isn't having any of it. So I'm very interested to see what he decides to do with her. Can't leave her there forever. Well, technically he could. Summer goes off on her ex-husband, Kyle. They are in a serious disagreement about Claire being around Harrison. Kyle thinks Claire being around is a good thing because it reassures Harrison that they both came through this relatively unscathed. But Summer thinks it's a bad thing, and she thinks Claire is dangerous, and, the same old blah, blah drama, of course. So Summer talks to Sharon Newman, and they discuss Harrison's anxiety, Summer's anxiety, how she can't leave his side. She was sleeping on the floor of his room. And Sharon gets Summer to agree to contact a therapist about what is going on. And Summer does that on Monday. Plus, Sharon has scenes with Phyllis, which to me are pretty funny because Sharon irritates Phyllis by suggesting that she might also want to consider therapy and offers her a referral. I don't think therapy is going to fix Phyllis's issues. They're just deep-seated personality disorders. Phyllis and Nick have a very pleasant chat. They talk about awful Jordan and Summer's ordeal, and they're nice to each other as co-parents of an adult child. Jack Abbott confesses to Diane the lengths that he went to scare Nikki into rehab and tells her that he took pills. Diane absolutely explodes when he tells her the part about how paramedics had to revive him, but he insists he is not at risk. His sobriety isn't broken. I mean, clearly it was, but he says it wasn't. And Diane is furious that Jack risked everything for Nikki, and he begs her not to lose faith in him and their love, but boy, is she mad. Tuesday, May 7th, 2024, season 51, episode 149. We've got Chelsea and Adam waiting on an update about Connor and this special school he's at and the OCD and all that. Victor has to cover his tracks with Whole Howard. He does have his aunt in the basement. In the promo, there's a scene with Victor talking to Cole, and he asks him if anything has changed between him and Victoria, and things definitely have, so that's interesting. Ashley Abbott's brain is a battleground. Her alters are going to war over who is going to be in control of her, and I don't think Ashley herself has got much of a voice. I think she's still asleep in that bed in her head, and it's probably going to be Ms. Abbott and Belle that are really fighting. That takes us to Wednesday, May 8th, 2024, season 51, episode 150. Nate Hastings checks in with Audra Charles. He's kind of feeling things out, finding out if, where she's at in life and what's going on with her. And in the promo, there's a scene, and I'm going to show you the promo at the end of this video. So he is telling her that, they're friends and friends tell each other the truth, but then she's kind of flirting with him and wants to know if there's more to this. And it definitely feels like there is more to it. I am ready for Nate and Audra to happen. I think it's going to be awesome. Lily Winters has a tough decision to make, but it sounds like she makes it. In the promo, there's a little scene of her getting ready for a meeting with Mamie and others. Mamie has set up. She won't tell her what the meeting is about. She says it's a big surprise. It'll be worth it. We'll see. Tucker McCall takes Ashley Abbott by surprise, catches her off guard, but I think we all know it's not going to be Ashley he's talking to. It's going to be Ms. Abbott or Belle, the Southern Belle, depending on which personality wins. Thursday, May 9th, 2024 is episode 151 of the current season, and Diane hits Jack with a huge ultimatum. Maybe she tells him she wants him to go to rehab. I don't know. I tend to think it might be that she wants him to agree that he will never be around Nikki again or never be alone with Nikki again. I think Diane is in the same place where Victor is, but on the other side of it, where neither of them wants their spouses to be alone together ever again because of this bad thing that happened. Jordan Howard tries again to bargain with the Mustache on Thursday. I'm guessing she's going to get nowhere. And Phyllis actually has some good practical advice for her daughter, Summer Newman, on Thursday. Friday, May 10th, 2024, season 51, episode 152. Victoria Newman is in a position where she has to defend Claire. I'm guessing it's about Summer because Summer is either going to be Summer or Phyllis because they're the only ones in town who are really wound up about Claire right now. And Victor is carefully guarding his secret. Of course, the secret is that Jordan didn't die. He's playing his cards very close to the vest while he's keeping her prisoner and trying to hide this from friends and family. And Phyllis and Diane get into it as the week ends and they swap barbs. I'm very excited to see that. I love when they face off. Those are all of our weekly spoilers for Young and the Restless, May 6th through the 10th. Please click subscribe if you haven't. Definitely drop your comments on what you are excited to see. Be sure and come back soon. We're here talking YNR 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from SoapDirt.
I thought we were friends, Audra, and that's what friends do. They tell each other the truth.
Are you sure that's all it is, Nate?
What is this meeting about?
Oh, well, I would prefer to wait until everyone's arrived. I promise. It's going to be worth it.
How's your relationship with Victoria? Has something changed?
You have thrown away years of sobriety for Nikki Newman.
My sobriety is not at risk.
How do I know you don't have pills on you right now?